Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. We all survived the end of the world with the eclipse the other day, which, unfortunately for me, up in Scotland, I saw none of. I saw absolutely none of, but there was certainly a lot of nice photos. Did anybody see that, like, mad pure skateboarding one? It was like the guy hit, like a tail grab or something like that in front of it. That was pretty sick. Don't know what was AI. Might have been AI. But I hope everyone is having an absolutely fantastic week so far. We're just checking in for the Friday stream here. We were painting up some orcs the other day. So, in all honesty, I'm going to continue that because I've yet to finish the one that I did the skin on the other night. We ended up with some very cool people in the chat, actually, but they were asking how I was doing some techniques. So it was kind of like doing a wee bit more of just talk through the process as opposed to just slapping the paint on. But yeah, if we jump over to the table right now, this is the guy that we were working on last time. This was our boy that we had. So happy with the skin. I'm happy with the yellow that we've done on his little shoulder plate there. Him being a bad moon and all, being the greediest of all the bad moons. Maybe not compared to some of the other ones for sure, because that new Guzraka, I think his name is. Man, those orc names are all over the place, honestly. But this guy is looking pretty cool. I'm quite enjoying how he's turning out at the moment. We've got the reason that I really wanted to do this one, in all honesty, was zoom in. Like, look at the little squeak on his side, man. Look how good that is. Look how fun that is. So I really want to paint that. There's not too much to do left of him, so I should be able to get this done this stream. I need to just do a little bit on this little grot's base as well, which should be... I'll just do that while I'm doing the base of the boy as well, because I just need to do a little bit of a dry brush, and then I need to then just put some pigment powder on it, really, to match with the Armageddon scene, because I'm doing the same sort of vibe with, like, my Blood Angels as I am doing with the orcs as well, just so that when they're all kind of together, it's going to be pretty cool. Like, yo, meteors, what's happening? It's August, I guess. You know, we're a couple of months out from Orktober, so Orktember as well, I guess, coming up too. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. So yeah, there's just a couple of colors that I need to do on this guy. I'm not really going to pay much attention to, like, because what I found with especially with obviously our little grot that we did, our little Charlie Brown grot that we focused on the other day, I just did like a dry brush on like the metal parts there and stuff like that. And it turned out really well with that underpainting. Like, it really just, I didn't need to do much because the orc stuff isn't good. Orktober, you mean? Not yet, we're Orkgust at the moment. What's happening, Simon? I hope you are well, my friends. Thank you for jumping in. So, yeah, what I want to do because I actually took this from quick stop before commuting to work, hot AF. Brother, I had my linen trousers on today just to provide a little bit of relief from the heat, because y'all are dealing with it down south, man, but it's still very hot up in Scotland as well at the moment, man. Did I say Orkvember? Clearly I've had not enough coffee today, but that's exactly what it is. Is this the right one that I wanted? Sure it was. Yeah, Faust Blue from Tooth and Coats is the one that I want there as well. Thank you for correcting me there, man. But yeah, we're gonna be doing this guy here. As always, chat, let me know if you're currently working on anything at your desk, what you're painting at the moment, what is your projects, all that sort of stuff. You gotta let me know in the chat. I'm always keen to know, because actually and this is maybe a little before I do start painting, what I kind of maybe want to do next week is, you can't really see that. Simon don't know what this is. Oh Jesus, I went the wrong way. Oh, I want to paint this, chat, because I've got a game next week, and I want to start running tanks with my sisters. And after a conversation with Simon in Aspen of Oceans chat the other day, I want to paint up that. I want to paint up the damn Exorcist. Jess, what is happening? Hello, hello, hello. Chat, I'm scared of tanks though. Like I don't enjoy painting tanks. Maybe this time will be different, but like Sister stuff is also absolutely cursed as well. That it's just, there's so many details. Like there's so many tiny little like cool details, and that's the reason that I love them. But it's I'm hoping that it's good. Nah, it's more the details, man. Like the flat panels ain't too bad because like I can sponge them and get like nice highlights and stuff like that. But it's the it's particularly Sister's stuff, just because there's so many. Oh, I know. I just get like I get pure bogged down in them, man. Tiger 2 is a valid proxy. Proxy for what? Get some rust effects, a blob of mud, some decals on the tank. That'll bring the fun back to it. Yeah, I think like maybe doing some, you know, like weathering and stuff like that will look good. But then, chat, if we look at it as well, right? If we actually look at the Exorcist, so I'll use it with this here, right? We've got the like just all of the nonsense with, and this is the coolest part, chat. This is the coolest part, right? It is the organ that shoots missiles out of it, which is sick, right? It's so cool. But there's like a keyboard in there. There's obviously the organ player. There's every single individual pipe. There's bits around the pipe. There's wood paneling here, and then if we look at the back as well, there's like all of this nonsense as well. Like, and even like, you know, little bits on the bottom and everything. We've got the braziers and all that. It's like, again, it's cool and it's amazing, and I can't wait to actually have it done. But it's, yeah, it's 100% a sub-assembly job. See, I was having a look at the instructions for it as well, which, oh, if I can actually open up the bloody thing, like, you're able to actually do, like, the top bit here, all sub, that would go onto there, but then all the actual, like, organy bits, they all kind of need to be put together, which is kind of annoying. I don't know, maybe I'll be able to do some stuff with, like, the airbrush, which will, like, make things a little bit easier for me and all that sort of stuff, but we will see. It's so fucking cool. Like, it's one of the coolest tanks in all of 40k, like, undeniably cool. As Jess has said, it's unbearably cool. It's a destruct funny. The I don't know. I'll look into it, and I think just not getting overwhelmed with it is maybe it's just the way that I need to approach it. Like, and just go, like, I'll do all the gold bits, I'll do all the wood bits, I'll do these bits, I'll do this bit, And a Battle Predator, yeah, you're absolutely right. See, I saw you assembling your funny little crab tank, Jess, which looks absolutely awesome, by the way. But do you just kind of get that sort of like vibe where it's like, oh, well, if I can't see it, it's fine? Or do you just torture yourself to like paint the bits that you can't really get to easily? Simon, do you think they're going to discontinue the Battle Predator though? Like, seeing as though it's like old AF, and obviously there's a lot of rumors going about just now that the obviously like the Rhino chassis and stuff like that is potentially going to be pushed up to that, you know, like that tank graveyard in the sky. Yeah, I'm that bitch as well. Like, I think I just need to like have that kind of attitude towards it. Because the thing is it's going to be a big project, like for sure. But I will see what it's like. Speaking of projects, though, have you decided what you're taking to the competition tomorrow? I was hearing that the entries need to be in before 12, so I will try and get in. I think I'm going to bring my Blood Angels captain, because that's got a vibe to it, and I'm like, okay, this could be good. Is that boots? Is he wearing boots? He is wearing boots. With little booties. Undersides of your Eldar tank are so beige. So it is there's an Element Games that just opened up in Glasgow, Simon, which no, not Convergence. The Element Games has just opened up in my city. It has been open for a little bit of a while now, but they're having their grand opening tomorrow, and they have a painting competition, which I'm gonna enter. I was convinced from chat the other day, and Jess also, who's in chat as well. She is going to be entering with some of her awesome stuff as well. Were you gonna? Was it your Cathay Dragon or your? I mean, we were talking the other day, and you were saying that it was maybe going to be your Dreadnought because they've opened it up. Get there for 10, but most likely 11. Going to bring a massive Cathay Dragon, Techless Proxy for the massive thing. Yeah, hell yeah. And then definitely finding you. Hunt me down in Glasgow, man. Yeah, that's going to be sick. I'm just going to bring some, like, obviously just some smaller units. Like, I'm not going to go particularly big with it or anything like that. Which, I'll bring I have a very particular set of skills. I'm going to bring my Blood Angels captain. I think the one with the muscles. I think, yeah, I'm going to maybe try and get down for, like, I don't know, 11-ish, maybe like half 11 or something like that tomorrow, I think. So I'll drop you a message on Instagram or something like that. And I want to... Because I know the shop's quite small, but then I don't know if they've got, like, demonstrations and all that sort of stuff. Potentially. Coffee and Hobby over on YouTube. What is happening, dude? Doing well, thank you. How are you? Thanks for stopping by today. Right. I bid you farewell and adieu. Adieu, adieu. Good night and no. Goodbye and good night was Kenny Omega's one for all my wrestling heads in the chat right now. Simon, enjoy work, dude. Always a pleasure, man. Thank you very much. Right, let's just get a little bit of... Because we're just gonna go like brown on his things here. Sick. Yeah, I know a lot of it was shut like off to the public the last few times I've been in. So definitely if there's little, yeah, unless there's like the whole like back area or something like that. Maybe. I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure. But I imagine it's going to be pretty busy, and also I know there's like first like 100 people through the door get like a goodie bag, but I imagine that'll all be gone before like by the time we actually get there. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Obviously I've not had enough time to actually like paint up anything for it. But that's fine. It's nothing too serious. I think I'm more just excited to actually just enter something. In all honesty, which should be fun. I'll maybe bring a couple of things down and maybe decide while I'm there. I can maybe get your input on it like in person. You go no, do that one. And we can flood Ray and Kiara with Warhammer chat. But yeah, should be cool. I'm looking forward to I don't know, just seeing my stuff up on a shelf or something like that, you know. I think the judges who are doing it as well are, one of them's Hellglazer and the other one is Alex Paints Tiny Things, I think, which are absolute killers. Bit of pink overspray, one of the basin rocks, can't be bothered to fix. That's the way to think about it. Hell yeah. Chat, can you hear like a rumbling kind of noise, like a machinery type noise? There's something happening right outside of my window right now. And I have my windows open because it's very warm, but I'm just conscious if you can hear that. Because I can certainly fucking hear it. It's exceptionally loud. But let me know, because I'll shut my windows if it's too loud. Right, so we want to... Let me get some, like, white as well to mix in with that. Okay, good. That's decent. Thanks, Coffee and Hobby. Wallpapering, so need to get back to it, but have a great stream. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Jess. I'll give you a message about timings and all that sort of stuff. Thank you, as always, for stopping in. Appreciate you. But yeah, I'm looking forward to jumping down and seeing what's said. That's the thing as well, is if I win any, if I happen to win anything, which I doubt I will, but or maybe I will, but I think there's vouchers that you can win, which is quite exciting. I would like to, listen, I got that itch, chat. I've got the itch. The itch to buy some new plastic. As always. I think I definitely want to buy a dreadnought for my Blood Angels. Which I think would be such a cool vibe. I need some null oil, that's what I need. I want a Brutalis Dreadnought. I want to paint it up in the kind of style that I've been doing right now with my Blood Angels. I want to see how that looks. Because then I'd be able to use it and I'd have something that's got disgusting multi-meltas to be able to cause some havoc on the board when I eventually get the Blood Angels on the table. Wham Bam Bros, sorry. Holy smokes, that looks great. Thank you very much. Thanks for jumping into the stream over on YouTube. Yeah, he's getting there. Where's the... Because this is a finished one here. This is the War Boss that I did. Oh no, sorry, Big Boss. What a thrill, Snake Eater. This was the guy that I did over the weekend, last weekend, which I'm really happy with him because I'm usually if you're first time here, I'm usually painting up. Jesus. Boiled Sweetie, thank you so much for the 2 months. Tier 2 there. Tier 2. Oh, thank you so much. Give me a heart attack there as well. That's great. Thank you. But yeah, the Big Boss that I painted up here was a little bit of a break from the Space Marines that I'm usually painting up. I'm painting up some Blood Angels. I've got a bit of an army going on for them, but I just wanted a little bit of a change. So yeah, quick is kind of the aim of the game with these, mainly focusing on stuff like the skin, and then just, you know, do the damn thing. Just highlight some other bits. It was my first wee squeak that I painted up as well, which I was very excited. But yeah, thanks so much for that, Wham Bam. That's very kind of you. Eternal Crusader over on YouTube as well. What's happening, dude? Work on the line continues. Only have 14 days to get them done for this competition. Let's go, man. Is that Iron Thistle by any chance? Is that comp? Also, are you entering the... Because I was just chatting at the start of the stream there about the Element Games comp tomorrow. I don't know if you're partaking in that, but I'm gonna head down and I'm gonna enter something into it. I'd like to put my stuff up on a shelf, you know. That would be pretty cool. Sick! Took a break from orcs to ruin a corn berserker. He's swimming in simple green. Nice, man, nice. Is World Eaters, is that your main army, or is orcs your main thing? Oh, Dark Pack's night competition. Nice, man, nice. Hell yeah. Right, there we go. We'll let that dry, and then we will... Mateo, what's happening, dude? Plim plim plom, indeed. Did you redeem the thing for that? I hope it worked. Okay, good. Let me just... Because I've got all these new alerts, I just want to make
now,
sure.
For an even smooth finish, I do recommend applying 2 thin coats here, just to be sure that the first coat is completely dry before you move on to the second.
Sick, cool, they are working. My new alerts. Which, chat, if you're over on Twitch, you have access to with your channel points there. If you're redeeming them, if you're on a watch streak or anything like that, you can redeem your channel points for some absolutely dumb memes. They're also redeemable with any bits or anything like that, if anybody wants to hit off with some absolutely dumb shit. I wanted to collect Krieg, but family connections dropped off an Armageddon and Orc army box on your doorstep. Let's go, man! Hell yeah! Krieg are pretty sick, though, I will admit. Like, they're probably like my favorite like guard regiment. I'm not crazy on guard, but the Krieg stuff is absolutely mint, man. Ice yellow to lighten this up, I think. I think that's probably what we want to be doing. Yes, that is what I'm going to do. Praise Duncan. Praise the 2 thin coats. Big Daddy Duncan there. I don't know, is it against copyright to use his well-known phrase? Currently making lunch, and then the last War Dogs have 500 points of WHW legit GW plastic. Let's go, man. Hell yeah. The chat, if you haven't seen as well, anybody who's in the Discords, which you can get access to on Twitch by hitting !Discords, and then is my YouTube chat working? It is working this time. Hell yeah. I'm gonna post it over on YouTube as well. You can get access to the Stacked Overdrive and Bud's Discord, where we post all of our whips. We chat a bunch of nonsense, and we have an all-round good time over there. Mateo recently has completed a War Dog with just some of the sickest OSL that I have seen. Brother, you absolutely smashed that. Like, it looks so cool, mate. Like, the level up needs to be studied. 100%. But yeah, I'm sure you posted that over on the Discord. I definitely saw it on Instagram. But it looks so fucking cool, man. Like, you should be so proud of yourself with that, mate. And everybody go have a look. Zanzi! Orcs got buffed! Wow! Hell yeah! We were chatting in the Discord yesterday, actually, about Gaz's rule changes, and oh boy, does he seem scary. That's a whole lot of man there. That's a whole lot of big lads right there. Some absolutely disgusting rules. And the knobs as well, their rules as well seem absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely silly nonsense. A good time to be an Orc fan. Does that kind of like, I don't know, does that give us an indication of how things are going to look for, like, say, the Space Marine Codex and stuff like that, do you think? Things going to be getting buffs and things going to be a little bit more, like, I don't know, just... Because the rumour going about was that we were going to have, what, Toughness 5 Space Marines? Which, that seems kind of fun, I guess. You know? So for WHW, I have a Livid Demon Prince, Demon breakout war dog and now a Zinj sorcerer war dog. Man's creating actual war crimes over here. Holy. I love the war dog claws. I hate that they come with the only good thing. I have 7 war dog kits. You're swimming in plastic, my friend. Swimming in the plastic. Gaz is a tank. Knobs are boringly better. Tank busters bust tanks finally, and boys are drunk on fungus beer. Life is good. It's a good time to be an orc player, that's for sure. Which I purely have just been painting the Armageddon side up of them just because I wanted a break from Space Marines, and I've been finding these really fun. But now I'm like, oh, okay, like this seems very, very dangerous on the table. Oh, has Auspex done a drop on it? I actually haven't seen that yet. I'll maybe watch that today, actually. But the no, it was somebody in our Discord, Zanzi, who is a predominantly orc player, actually an award-winning orc painter as well, actually, who were like featured in G-Dub and stuff like that, which very cool. But he was losing his mind over it, just going like, yes, yes, which, you know, buzzing for him. Right, let's just make quick scratches with all this little brown mix that we've got here, because we're not paying too much attention to them. Just a wee mix. Yeah, got the bag lock since I have the printer. I don't want to be kicked out. Bit stingy at Warhammer World about bringing or printed non-GW stuff. Yeah, that would be kind of annoying, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's I could see them being a bit kind of funny about that, man. Like, I know like tournaments and stuff like that, but yeah, I guess if you're turning up to the promised land with non-G-Dub parts, they might get a bit funny about it, dude. So yeah, good plan to be careful, like, with that sort of stuff, you know. Right, layer. We do this, we do that, we do some layers, we do some all that. I'm probably going to cover most of his feet in pigment anyway, so I think we should be fine. Plus, anybody really looking at orcs, like, you know, boots? Are we really doing that these days? I don't think so. What did I need? I needed something that was an equivalent to Wraithbone, which... Oh, shit, what did I use? Was it Xandri Dust? I think it was... No, that wasn't what I was using for Wraithbone, but it's fine, chat. We adapt. I think I was using maybe Ivory White as well for some bits. What I do need to do, so I want to do his teeth, and I want to do his little... I mean, to be fair, I can probably leave his necklace, like, quite brown as well there. Cobalt Commando! I'm doing absolutely fantastic, man. Thank you very much for asking. How are you? Thank you for jumping into the stream today. As I mentioned at the start as well, anybody working on anything on their desk, I'm always very keen to know what you got going on. Matteo is obviously working on some absolute war crimes of of stuff that's going to be on the table next week at Warhammer World, but yeah, very keen to know if anybody is working on some bits here. Teeth. That's what we want. We want teeth. We want teeth. We want teeth. Still alive, so I'm good. So that's all we can ask, man. That's all we can ask. It's a good day to be alive on a Friday afternoon. Hell yeah. I'm gonna do, because the last one I did was, the last squig I did him in blue. Just, I felt like that was a good kind of, I guess, like, it's almost like, I mean, we're kind of orangey on that last one. I mean, let's get him out. See, there he is there. Little blue squig, but I want to do the one on here pink. So And that's the fun thing. They can be any colour, which is a good time. But we'll see. This guy didn't take me too long. Like, I think I was painting this. It took me about an hour and a half maybe to get like the skin done on him. And then, come on, focus. There we go. And then again, the kind of aim with the orcs here is like not spend too much time on anything else on them. We want the skin to look good, and then we'll do like the base, you know, in the scheme that I have been doing, like the kind of Armageddon vibe. Is that one there? It is one there. There we go. Maybe a little bit of overspill, but it's fine. It's fine. He's got teeth all over the place. I just need to do less paint on here. Thank you. My Scottish accent doing well. It's funny, I don't have the most like Scottish, like I can kind of roll my R's and stuff like that if I really want to, but I have quite a neutral Scottish accent, I feel. But thank you, I appreciate that. JJ, what's happening? Hey man, how are you? Thanks for jumping in the stream, dude. Happy Friday, everyone. Bloody happy. We made it, chat. We made it to the end of the week. I did mention, I don't think I actually mentioned right at the start of the stream, to be fair. All is fine. Love it, man. Love that. That's all we can ask. It's the minimum. I'm going to be doing a slightly shorter stream than usual today, chat, because I do have some stuff that I need to do. Because if anybody knows the lore of Stacked Overdrive, I've just taken on a position as an editor for Hellstorm Wargaming, so I'm editing up Mikey's channel, some of the videos and stuff like that as well. So I've got a project in the works right now. I need to spend a little bit of time on that, so I'm only going to be on stream maybe for a couple of hours today, but that's all good because we get to hang out and we get to do some stuff over here. Next day is hobby day. Yay! Absolutely, man. That's it. We look forward to those hobby days, which I'm quite grateful, to be fair, because I do get to do a lot more hobby these days, because I get to share it with you guys on stream, which is very cool. I think I'm very privileged to be able to do that. But certainly between like doing projects and doing like other bits and bobs as well, it's a when's the guitar stream? We need the pen pals tell me why Overdrive cover. There's no shame, no shame. Nothing new will break. I'll try and figure out how to like get my amp programs like working on stream, and then I will I'll bust it out ever occasionally. You don't get it all the time, but you can see it occasionally. Put your glasses on, man. I know that's what he says as well, but that does feel a bit sus. It always feels a bit sus to actually say it. But yes, as I was saying, I'm lucky to be able to share my hobby with you guys on Twitch here, and I do appreciate anybody coming in and hanging out. And speaking about models, speaking about whatever, it's a great time. what have I been streaming now? I've been streaming for like a month and a half or something, and it's been great. It's been very, very good. Oh, thanks, Cobalt. Have you just joined? Hell yeah. We got a couple of folk in there. Let's go. New joiners to the Discord. Hell yeah. Cobalt, what we actually do as well, one of the reasons I started the Discord was obviously just to have a place to be able to speak off stream with people who are here as well. Zanzi as well joined. Hell yeah. Appreciate y'all jumping over. But we do a thingy. We do a Twitch community like highlight basically. So there's a tab on there that monthly on one of the nights, it's usually on a Tuesday night stream, which I post my schedule up on there and all that sort of stuff as well. But the we all post whatever we want to on there, and then we all hang out and just like look at each other's models and all that sort of stuff. So really, it's one of my like streams that I get really excited to do, just because I get to look at the community stuff and also get to give everybody their flowers and all that sort of stuff. The war dog is fire. That's Mateo's actually, who's in the chat, who's saying some very nice things about me as well, dude. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. The Charlie Brown Grot. You mean this guy? There he is. Look at him. Look at this little guy. Look at this little guy. That was a total accident, by the way. I'll tell you my favorite thing about this little dude is his little tummy on show. Is just so funny. Dubs Mateo in the chat. That's what I want to see there. It's very sick. He's doing some absolutely... you know what I really love about Mateo's stuff right now as well? His homie is like... He's really like adapting to new stuff. He's like... Just like you've been moving on to this like whole OSL sort of like vibe right now, man, and you're pure killing it, man. It's so sick. Like honestly, it's so cool. And you're kind of just like really chuffed to just, well, you're just so into like jumping into doing stuff. So Dubs Mateo, as everybody's saying in the chat right now. He's probably got all shy now, haven't you? You got all shy, Mateo. Big Dubs. Legends, man. Gron, what's happening, my dudes? What is happening, man? How are you, brother? Doing absolutely great, man. We are we're painting orcs on a Friday. We're almost at the weekend. Things are good, man. Things are good. If I could be, if I again let you in a little bit of personal stacked lore as well here, chat. So I have obviously, like, well, if anybody doesn't know, I left my job like about a month and a half ago. Maybe a little bit longer, I think. And I've basically just been trying out. Oh,
what do we do, sir?
JK coming in, man. Let's go. Hell yeah, man. Hey, dude. I'm gonna grab my water just in a second. But yeah, I've been trying to kind of make my way in the world of freelance and doing more stuff in the hobby space and everything like that. And I've been working as an editor for Hellstorm Wargaming, which has been going great. Mikey's an amazing folk in the community. He does some really cool stuff. But I got my first like pay the other day, chat. I got my first like actual bit of money from that, which was really cool. Like, just, it's making me believe that I could actually kind of continue doing this, you know, which is cool. And there's potential commission work on the horizon, which I'm really excited for, which, by the way, I do commission stuff. If anybody wants to chat, very stoked for that. And also all you guys on Twitch, like, you know, anybody who subs, anybody who spends a little bit of time here and stuff like that as well. I just got my first payout from Twitch, which, because I made partner last month. So basically, chat, thank you very much. I just want to say, like, y'all have helped considerably with I don't know, making it like I don't need to be part of like the 9 to 5 workforce, because I've done that for so long and my creativity was getting really, really burned out and all that sort of stuff. And it's just nice to know that there's possibilities out there to be able to do this, you know. Loads of fun. So thank you so much, chat. I'll stop being soppy now, and I'll get back to paying this orc. Yo, Gron! Let's go, man! Gifting to the community. Deus Ex Macchiato. Hell yeah! Thank you, man. That's very kind of you. Very, very kind. A founder, Gron is. An absolute founder in the chat. He's been here since like day one doing this. Absolute legend. But yes, I'm very grateful for y'all. Spend some time in here, man. It's not particularly, man. It's, you know, if I'm being completely honest with it, it's partner essentially just means that I'm able to, like, I obviously get a little bit off of ad revenue and stuff like that as well, but it's really not much. Like, if in all honesty, also, where is my water? The biggest thing that actually does help is subs. Like, that's what has given me a little bit of extra cash in the side, man, and all that sort of side. It was great. It was really, really cool, man. You know, just I had some really, really cool, like, I think, you know, at some point I had like 20 gift subs or something given in the chat at one point, which was like, that was a huge bump, but I think it was just cool because it was a big moment more than anything. But yeah, partner itself doesn't necessarily bring any actual revenue in, but it's the fact that anybody who does sub, that kind of comes to help me. And obviously it just means that I can make the streams better. It means I could, like, you know, inevitably pay my bills and all that sort of stuff as well. But just, like, it allows for more opportunities, which is exciting. Is this the bloody wrong one again? Was this because you were hitting out with more Bal's joke meteors? Because that could be why. There's maybe... Oh, shit, I think I did the wrong one again. I did do the wrong one. God damn it. Paint water. Just paint water. Was your joke about paint water? Will admit it is relatively difficult sometimes. It's still bad enough for painting. Yeah, it's quite hard sometimes to maybe determine what some folk what their tone of voice is over chat, obviously. So that's maybe the case. Right, we want to just get some scratches on his jeans. Hilarious as well, chat, isn't it? Like an orc wearing jeans. I find these models so dumb, man. It's so good. See, that's what I find very funny. It's just like, cause he looks good with, you know, a pair of jeans on here. But like, where did he get them? It's like the orc commandos. Where did they get their caps from? You know, like, I just find it very funny. But yeah, I'm like, you know what? Aye, screw it, man. Why wouldn't he be wearing some jeans? A jean stealer, as Meteors has said there. Giving up trying to paint in the minute. I haven't done anything for 3 weeks. It's called Jaden the other night. Painting and watching him dip his brush in tea life. No way, man. I've been wasting more paint than actually getting on the model. See, I've been quite lucky that it's like, obviously, up in Scotland right now, it's warm, like, chat. I am pretty toasty in here right now. But it's nowhere near as bad. Brothers, I saw, like, God, what was it? It was like It was 38 degrees, it was saying. It was in London or something like that, which, yeah, poor Jaden obviously was having to deal with, man. Like, what the heck? What the heck? They're like construction workers with caps, jeans, and hazard stripes. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's the thing as well. It's like, this guy's like pure, oi, I need to stick my best denims on to go crumping. I actually just really like the, I don't know, the contrast of the blue as well against the, because there's not even, like, there's really, like, a hint of black or anything like that on this model, which I quite like, because I do a lot of models that have got black on them. The Sisters of Battle, obviously, I paint, they are, I mean, they're predominantly black. They're black and reds. Blood Angels have obviously got hints of black on them as well. Whereas, like, the Orks have been able to just do, like, full color, which is just, it's a different vibe. It's, you know, it's a different kind of level of fun. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm really enjoying this. You've met me at a very orcish time in my life. Very. It's 38 degrees here, but bearable. 40 the other day in Germany. Jesus Christ, boys. Currently 32 in your office. Betty Swallows comes to mind. Yeah, hit 39 where I am yesterday. God damn, lads. Holy. Jeans are nice and rugged. They were originally designed for mining and hard labour. And some good starch on for the cowboys, you know. That's it. Nice starched up jeans for our boy here. I also want to make that skull in the middle pink, like, for sure. May or may not accidentally have bought a team for Halo Flashpoint. Are you going to do the like recreation of the end of, is it Reach is the one where everybody like perishes at the end? The one that got everybody who was an Xbox head. See, I was more of a PlayStation guy when I was growing up, so I was never really a Halo guy. Like, I was on that Sony train, man, for like the longest of time. So Resident Evil 4, and then what was all my other big PS2 games that I really liked? I actually can't really remember the PS2, like Spider-Man 2 and all that sort of stuff. I think, yeah. Hell yeah, I can't wait to see that, man. That'll be sick. Cobalt Commando, only wearing jeans. I can't say I'm the same today. I have my linen trousers on. I have some very breathable linen right now, just to try and stay a bit cooler. Also get that steez on as well, boy. You know what I'm saying? Man's going Mediterranean today. I actually don't think I've worn a pair of jeans in months, because I wear mostly like trousers and stuff like that, like more than anything. Dude, Enter the Matrix! Oh, dude, that was so good! I totally forgot about that game. Holy shit, that was peak, man. Like, as soon as you were able to do the wall run and stuff like that. It used to be a PlayStation guy, now PC and VR gaming. Now Sony's kind of killing PlayStation at the point. Ugh, yeah, I mean, I've got the I'm now on PC kind of more than anything, because I bought the PC to like stream and edit and all that sort of stuff, which has been fun. It's been a good time. There we go, chat. He's got a nice pair of rugged jeans. Didn't help that Dax didn't actually have a memory card. You just had to start fresh every single time, man. Right, we will do. I think I want to. Now, do I need to? Because I did the yellow the other day with like the pink undercoat trick, which worked an absolute beezer, chat. It was class, but I want to go a little darker with it, just so that it's. I want to see. I mean, Xbox have got a lot of ground to build up for, considering they've had no games for the past like forever, and also like have kind of made bad moves. Yeah, that CEO seems to be doing okay. Most played PS2 game was the iToy Play, currently using iToy as your PC camera. Hell yeah, man. I loved iToy as well. That was sick, man. Was the Cleaning Windows song still the Cleaning Windows song in Germany? I don't know if would that change? Did you have an exclusive German version of that song, potentially? Yeah, it was whack, breeze through everything each time I got to play. Just caning it, man. No RPGs for Gron. Certainly not. I was a Need for Speed 2 guy. Or Need for Speed Underground was my jam, man, for sure. It's that was the move. I'm not entirely sure, Eternal Crusader. I've been using the Army Painter, the Emperor Gold, which is on the Blanche set for the longest time. I haven't actually used Retributor armor for an age, it feels like, at this point. And even if I'm using like a brighter gold as well, I'll use Dragon's Gold from Tooth and Coats. But did they not kind of do that with like Null Oil and stuff like that as well, where like they just kind of quietly changed the recipe of some bits, and people are like, "Hold on a minute, this doesn't match the rest of my stuff here," which seems a bit wild. But then I think as well, see with like paint, is there really a way to keep it 100% consistent? Maybe. Oh, it's just German translations on it. That makes sense. That makes complete sense. Made the switch to PC this year. Spent $2,500 on your setup. That must be a pretty good setup. Pretty good setup. Underground was definitely another big one, but Dub Edition had bikes too. Let's go. It was the soundtrack to Underground, man, was peak. Like the actual Need for Speed Underground soundtrack was just so good, man. The mix of like pure MTV hip hop and then like obviously pure like scuzz tracks and stuff like that. It was peak. Sorry, hitting in with very UK music channels there as well. For anyone who is not, I wouldn't say it's the greatest part of Warhammer. It's definitely one of the parts of Warhammer. Right. What's the darker yellow? I think it's the Dark Sun yellow is that one. Which I'm hoping, because it's a slightly darker pink on here, that it has a more kind of orangey sort of like darker hue to it. Diablo on PS2 was peak. Currently playing it on emulator with the original CD because the PS2 broke. Ah, rip, man, rip. It's always been a game I've been kind of interested in, but I've never played Diablo. It's definitely... I like the aesthetic of it, but then I just don't know if I'm into actual, like, dungeon crawlers and stuff like that. Arcane Paints, first time chatter over on Twitch. What's happening, man? I am painting up the Armageddon side of the obviously the 11th edition box, which I think, because of how much fun I'm having with the actual painting of them, I think I will paint up an entire army at one point. But currently what I'm doing is a Blood Angels project on the side with the Space Marines, and I want to get them to the table first before. But I painted up the I don't know if you were in the if you were in earlier when I was showing off this big boss. I just took a chance and kind of painted him up like over like last weekend, and had so much fun with it, which is peak. I will hang on until you're out of ads. It's so weird though. I need to hold on, chat. Whoever's obviously not stuck in ad hell right now. Let me just have a wee search and see. Happen for Prime Twitch. Let me see. Monthly feature. Oh, apparently Prime doesn't do that. Oh, that's a shame, man. That's a shame. Just tell me when you're back, and I will explain everything. First-person dungeon crawler, the best dungeon crawlers in my opinion. The motherboard was fried, so wasn't fixing. Sadly. Ah, what a shame, man. What a shame. We'll see when these ads have finished. There we go. I will explain what projects I got going on there. Don't have ads though. Prime sub, I don't get ads. It's one channel only though. Yes, it's weird. Yo, I saw it. I was waiting there, Arcane, because I can see you're on Prime, which I don't know if you're a Prime sub or anything like that. But you have a Prime badge against your name. I didn't know why you were getting ads there. But yeah, sorry. My plan is I was painting up the big boss last weekend, which this was so much fun, and I've been painting up a bunch of Blood Angels recently, which this one isn't done, but this was the last one I was working on, was the Ancient here. I was doing a bit of non-metallic metal on the actual flag of him, which I'm really happy with. But I just wanted a break, and I'm like, oh man, I'm having a great time with these orcs. So yeah, I'm going to paint up all the orcs in the Armageddon box. I may get a couple of extra to maybe push it up to 1,000 points, because also apparently the rules right now are cracked, man. Are absolutely cracked, which look nonsense, like absolutely nonsense. But the yeah, that's the plan, man. Wee bit Space Marines. I've got the I've got a Sisters army, and I've also got a Blood Angels army on the basically plan at the moment. Too many models to paint and not enough time probably as well. But do you collect orcs yourself? Or anything like that? Cobalt, it doesn't seem... Usually it is always on my end that I'll have some issues, but it seems okay right now. My bitrate and stuff like that seems to be alright, man. So I don't know if it's... let's see if anybody else is lagged at all. But yeah, we got our little Bad Moons guys coming here. I painted up a grot as well the other day. Arcane. This was a wee grot that I decided to paint up on them as well. This has been super fun. The kind of plan really being with a lot of them is just focus on the skin. And like, long time orc player, but I've mostly been playing random minis for a while. Nice, man. Nice. Oh, thank you. Cheers, dudes. Appreciate the kind words there as well. The yeah, they're a different vibe to painting power armor, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm having an absolute blast doing it. It's a nice break from the obviously all the Space Marines and the Sisters of Battle and stuff like that I am painting at the moment. And I'm trying to do this like more kind of scratchy highlights and like more kind of volumetrics kind of vibe to it, you know. We're not going neat with them, you know. We want like scratches. We want like good vibes, you know. Just as an orc should be. Okay, so again, we're gonna use probably pigment and stuff like that on his boots, but I really don't need to. I don't feel I need to paint his boots. I really don't care about it, because like we did a wee bit of highlighting on that, but I was kind of trying to go for like a kind of non-metallic metal silver on this guy. it was a bit too blue, I feel. But it turned out okay. I like the way it looks. But yeah, we didn't really focus on his feet that much, because then the pigment's going to cover most of it up anyway. So, what we need to do is, we need to... Jeez, I think I made that a bit too bright there. So let's just try and get going here. Trying to nail power armor recently, but I'm taking a break from small minis for the heat. Brother, absolutely, there's a ton of people in here right now that are saying it's far too hot to paint. Luckily, up in Scotland where I'm based, it's not the super warmest, but yeah, we're I mean, 2 seconds, I'll show. I'll show off my my Blood Angels here as well. Wee bit of show and tell, which, that's a couple of those there. Oh, it was a nightmare a couple of weeks ago. Also a Scottish viewer as well. Let's go, man. Let's go. So here's my Blood Angels at the moment. Jesus, come on, get in focus. Let's just, hey, there we go. That's the scheme that I've got for them. Again, the plan is to go fast, well, as fast as possible, really. But we're getting there. I've got, how many of them? 7. I think I've got 7 of the intercessors done. I've got the captain done. I've got the chaplain done. We're painting the ancient right now, and I built the librarian and the eradicators the other day. I've also got the like the combat patrol kind of built up as well, which, yeah, I was really happy with that guy actually the other day. He's just got a wee vampire face as well, which is loads of fun. But chat'll have seen this model a million times, but I have the sanguinary guards like started as well, and he's so close to being done. I just have not done it, really, in all honesty. I need to just highlight some of the white. I need to then also, I think that's it, to be fair. I genuinely think it's just the white in the base that needs done on this guy. But then I've got another 5 of them to do, and I'm like, ugh. Doing power swords for 5 dudes. What I will say though, chat, what is really cool, if anybody, this guy didn't do amazing priming on this, but this is a classic like 1992 Dark Angels captain that a friend of mine gave me, and I've got a series on YouTube where I'm basically painting up all the classic like old hammer minis as with like new techniques and new paints and all that sort of stuff as well. So this is what I'm going to do obviously for the Dark Angels side of things. I need to strip this guy properly as well, but I have this old like, I mean, I guess he would just be the sergeant as well of the group, but I'm going to paint him up as a space wolf. I've already done a Blood Angel and an Ultramarine as well, and I need to strip this guy. But this is fun as well, because this was like my friend's, when he got it, this was his dad's paint job on it when he was like a wee kid. Like, look how fun that is. It's an old, like, 1993, like, obviously, he's done it as a Dark Angel here. But I need to strip this guy. I feel bad about stripping it because, like, him and his dad did it when they were younger, but I'm going to do this guy as a salamander, so I need to strip the paint off of him and then get him going. But loads of vibe, man. Like, I mean, like, look at just the difference in them. Like, vintage and then new here. Like, look at the difference in them. It's so much fun, isn't it? Like, just look at the history here compared to modern. Also, look how many more details we need to paint as well now. Jesus. Loads of fun, man. Loads of fun. Right, what do I need to do? I need to do is like goggles, but I was just thinking of doing them like a grey and then like a white dot in them to kind of I don't know, to sort of look a bit reflective. I don't know if that's going to work, chat. So, oh, that original Fulgrim one's so funny. That and like the Magnus one and all that sort of stuff as well is just, it's so much fun. Those original, like, quote-unquote Primarch ones. Peak. But yeah, I've got I'll be doing some stuff for them on YouTube when I get the time to be able to film my own long form stuff. That all appears over there, because the next long form thing I've actually got, chat, is with Dawn of War 4 coming out now in December. But I'm gonna... I took an entire video in the process of how I built and painted this Blood Raven. So I did this kit bash the other day. I was showing this off on stream and I put it on my Instagram and all that sort of stuff the other day as well. But look at that! Look at his little treasure chest that he's got there, as the thief that he is. But yeah, he's got a Custodes Guardian Spear on him, or a Guardian's Axe, I guess it's more this one. He's got his Chaos Symbol, he's got a Space Wolves Rune Shield, Storm Shield, sorry. A wee Bolter in there as well. And my favourite part, chat, if this will focus in on there. We can see on his wee dick towel that he's got there. I've like put little crosses with little squares with ticks in them, because it's his like shopping list for stuff to steal. Oh, it's so dumb. It's because I got those transfers from the recent White Dwarf magazine. I was like, well, I want to do a Blood Raven. Then I was like, well, I kind of want to make it silly. So let's see where that goes. And that's what I did. So I was chuffed with that. I was very chuffed with that. Okay. Chat, is it squeak time? I think it might be squeak time. Let me just do some edge highlights on this wee skull here. All my socials I think should be on my Twitch as well, man. But 2 seconds, I'll post up my link tree, which has got all of my socials and like affiliate links and all that sort of stuff in it as well. Which I appreciate that. Thank you. There's social links I'm missing. Instagram, I do TikTok, I do it, obviously YouTube, all that sort of stuff as well. But I'm predominantly, obviously, hanging out on live streams and stuff like that these days, which is fun. So I do appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. No, I don't want downgrade to free, please. I'm not paying for Linktree. What sicko is paying for Linktree? And that should be... Oh, there we go. That's my link tree there. Arcane, of all my like YouTube and my Instagram and TikTok and all that sort of stuff are sitting on there, man. So appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. So squeak time. That's what we want to do. So I need some Screamer Pink. I had Screamer Pink, but oh, there it is. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. If anybody else as well isn't, obviously, have not seen my Instagram or anything like that as well, it's also just Stacked Overdrive Painting. That's where you'll see the most activity for like finished models and memes as well. I'm a dumb memer as well over on Instagram. Right, let's just slather this guy in this Screamer Pink, which actually, you know what, I'll use for my orc's tongue as well. His tongue's still not coloured in. Yay, look at the little squig. Look at the little squeak. Oh, those details are so tiny, man. They're so small. So incredibly small. he's holding on to like summon. He's like holding on to like his boot on here or something like that. Make sure I don't get it on his jeans. Oh, it is getting exceptionally warm in this room though, chat. I will admit that. Holy. I forget how warm it actually gets when I've got like 2 lights on me right now. Which I'm really surprised my like wet palette is actually like not just evaporating into the air at the moment. I don't think I'll be able to paint much more for the day. Which, to be fair, again, I am doing a slightly shorter stream today, chat, just because I've got some stuff to do. I need to... Your boy needs to go work on an edit, which I will be doing off stream, but I obviously will be back next week, and I think I'll be able to... I should be able to get this guy done. This should... I'm on the home straight with this guy at the moment. So we may have a moment of finished model on the chat on the stream today, which should be very cool. Which actually, let's... I think I can add some like scratches and stuff. See, to like the yellow. And maybe what I want to do though is I maybe want to do some of like the markings and stuff like that, which I'll see how they are all looking, because I think if I go in with like, see, just straight ice yellow, that might be some good, like, oh, it's maybe a bit thick on my brush there. Like, just do like, ah, shit. Okay, it's fine. It's just some color difference in it. That's it. Thanks for stopping by, Coffee and Hobby. Appreciate that, man. Have a lovely nap. Maybe put some more Screamer Pink just in his gub and all that sort of stuff as well. Let's just make sure our squeak is nice and painted. I can still leave some of the undercoat though as well. Like that's what I really like about this paint scheme, is that it's like I can leave a lot of that rustiness and like the kind of reddy brown underneath, because it is just almost kind of like a unifying wash between everything, which I think is quite cool. Yeah, so I think I could do... Itchy back there as well. What I can do is do the goggles kind of grey, like, and then a bit of white, so it does look like they're reflecting. That's maybe the vibe. I need to wait for that Squig's pink to dry anyway. So let's just see what that's like. You know what? We may as well try. That's the vibe, chat. That is the vibe. I'm hoping to play a little bit of Warhammer. Well, I'm definitely playing Warhammer at Warhammer World next Saturday, which is going to be fucking awesome. But I'm wanting to get a practice game in, so I'm hoping I can play on Thursday. And I can maybe, because after I do this, I might actually jump back into Sisters, because I either want to paint up like, it's either oh, what they called again, not the Mortifactors, the Penitent engine. Yeah, I have a Penitent engine that I've not built up, and then also I also have that Exorcist tank as well. Tempted to do a really quick blend, then a white dot on the darkest part of the goggles. Is that like the vibe that you're talking about for that? Because that's what I was maybe going to do. I was going to do just like a couple of layers of grey building up, and then just like a little white dot as like a reflection. Because if so, we're on the same vibe here, Arcane. That's I'm hoping And then let me just get like the brightest grey, because then I'll do a mix instead. Yeah, that was exactly what I was thinking, was like do it kind of like a gem sort of type beat on it, but just obviously with grey, because it's, I don't know, it's meant to be like glass. So yeah, nice. Let's see how that works out. Cause see, with like the metals and stuff like that, I'm just going to dry brush them. Like I'm just going to do a dry brush with a silver, and that's truly all that it's going to be, because that has worked out great with the other orc, the grot that I did. And I want to do... It's not going to be a pain to do. So I just want a little bit of colour on his weapon here, so I can paint this bit yellow. I am kind of jumping between different colours as well, which is a bit chaotic at the moment, but we are approaching near the end of this model, so we should be fine. There it is. There's... Again, I don't really need to do much detail on here, but I think just a little pop of colour will help it kind of give more of the Bad Moons vibe as well. Arcane, how do you paint your orcs up? What's your clan that you do? There's a few folk in over on the Discord, particularly the Joy of Painting. I think he's a Goths like painter. I think he does that, and then there's a guy in there called Johnny is Painting as well. He does... Oh, what are the blue ones called again? What are the blue orcs? I can't remember for the life of me what they are called. But he does those ones with a little bit of blue, because he's a Crimson Fist painter as well, actually. So he's good at painting blue, which helps. It certainly helps. Right, so we do then just there we go, and then there we go. And then to be fair, while it's not necessarily wet blending, because the paints are still pretty opaque, but we can definitely just get right in with that. And do like a little scoot-a-douche. You know, that's looking okay. It's looking alright. We'll definitely get there. Do a custom purple skin, so it's purple with magenta highlight on the tops and dark blue trousers. Skin tone have changed recently, so it's many colours now. It's unreal. Hell yeah, man. I look forward to checking them out. So I'll have a little look over at your profile after here as well, if you have followed me over on Instagram, man. I appreciate that. Did Snicknot recently? It's on your Instagram. Let's go. Peak, man. Hell yeah. How many orc like players do you get given it the pure like, where is it? Where is your orc? Because it's purple. Where's his clothes? Yeah, I'm really happy with the skin tone that I've fallen on with the orcs, because actually this was a tester that I did. So the one on the left was like, I was like, okay, this was like the paints that I had, and I was trying to do it more like a little bit more kind of speed painty. But then I just wasn't happy with it because it didn't have that like yellowy tone that like the box art orcs have got. So I ended up getting, it was Vallejo lime green, which this guy here, which this has been the secret. Mixing that with like a red and a brown to get like the, well, do the undercoat first of like the kind of browny colour. Then mixing this with like a little bit of a red and a brown for the first layer. Pure this, and then doing just a small little layer of the yellow green by Vallejo as well. which I'm really happy with how they look. And actually, you know, it's seeing them like side by side, I'm like, oh yeah, I've found my orc scheme. This is sick. Done a couple of tournaments, I've never regretted it more than when the 10th person has said it in an hour. An hour! Oh, gutted, man. You'd just be like, oh, yeah, cool. It's not like I've heard that for the millionth time today. You're like, oh yeah, that's super original, dude. I only play friendly as well at the moment. I'm still relatively new to like playing 40k. I don't have anything at 2,000 points yet. My sisters are probably the closest to that. And actually, in terms of like Blood Angels that I have very much on the way to 2,000 points with them. But we need to paint the bastards first. Which, of course, chat, you'll know, takes a long ass time. Thing is, as well, as I'm always like, I don't know, I do like to spend a little bit more time on like certain models, and I like them looking nice. Like, that's the thing. I started out predominantly as just a painter, and now I'm like, okay, well, no, I want to have like an army, you know. I want to have stuff that I can actually play with. But that is its own issue, because it's taking a goddamn age to actually do it. And I keep doing stuff like this as well, where I jump over and do new projects, where I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, I've painted a bunch of Blood Angels. Oh, let's do orcs now. Yeah, it's a nightmare, chat. It's an absolute nightmare. Let's just... I want to just make sure this is a bit darker. Can I mix some brown in with that, maybe? Oh, that's kind of working. Yo! Anonymous has gifted 5 subs to the community. My goodness, thank you so much, Anonymous.
The greater good is coming to you from my bolter.
Yes! We just hit a new sub goal as well. Let's go! Let's goddamn go. Hell yeah. And a hype train starting as well. Yeah. I forgot I had coffee and everything. Chat, let's go. Kobe the Painted, first time chatter. What's happening, man? Just following as well. Thank you so much, dude. Most people are painter first, player second, or player first, painter second. It's very obvious who is who. Yeah, absolutely, man. When you start to see like tabletop ready, you know, compared to a lot of stuff. I paint Fugan for about 3 months. Yeah, I know, man. Honestly, like I have so many like armies that I want to try as well. Like, I would love to try painting like Nid. Well, I'd like to play Nids, and I'd like to do all this, but like, oh, it's such a different, like, just trying to get loads of stuff though. You know what I mean? Like, swapping to one-page rules saved me interest in playing. Ooh, one-page rules sounds really interesting. That's, you know, I've kind of been just trying to dive in with like the whole thing, but it's overwhelming, man. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so many rules, there's so many stuff, all that sort of thing. Kobe, what army do you paint? Do you play or paint? Also, everybody, big thanks to Anonymous there as well. Massive thank you to Anonymous, whoever that was that just gifted 5 to the community. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. That's so sick. Hell yeah. You do both? Oh, nice. What's your main painting up the vampiric undead for the ORP regiments? Oh, nice, man. Kind of like an old world type beat. Which actually I am in the process of. I'm doing a bit of an old world commission right now as well, for like some of the Chaos Warriors. some of these new ones here. These are very much just a speed paint. Like, I'm just getting these done. Not spending any time on these. That dry brush is getting used for that, but... yeah, the Orks, the Sisters, and the Blood Angels, they're predominantly more of a... like, passion projects, really, at the moment. I think with Nids, I could probably get done, like, relatively quickly, you know? Like, we'll see. 40 to 60 zombies done so far. I'm not taking my time with them. Yeah, you just... at that point, you just... I think the rule with a lot of that, and you'll definitely agree with it, but see when you've got, like, a big blob or something, so, like... massive units and, like, as you said, like, you know, 40 to 60 zombies or something like that. Like, you just gotta get the main parts done, because individually, they maybe don't look, like, amazing. They'll look good. You know, they'll look, like, fun. But when you get them all together, they look amazing, you know. That's kind of the vibe, is that it's just, like... individually, not so much. Together, significantly better. Oh, that's so fun, chat. Thanks again for the anonymous gift subber as well there. I never actually ended up getting them printed, Rat Lord. Actually, although I did just get I've got them all sitting on my PC, right? What I found was I printed off... I tested out doing a... it was like a Hell Sorcerer or something like that. And it just wasn't great with, like, the printer I've got. I've got the A1, Bamboo Lab A1 behind there. It's a filament printer. But I did just get a brand new one sent to me, which is a dual nozzle better printer. So I'm going to take a swing at it again. I've got a slightly smaller 0.2 nozzle. So I will keep you updated on how that's looking when I get them printed. Thank you again for that. I really appreciate that. That's sick. Hell yeah. We got a new emote chat from the thing there. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, is like I would love to have a resin printer, like, see for the detail, and obviously, like, just to be able to print like high detail minis and stuff like that, but, like, I just don't really have the space for it, and I wouldn't necessarily be super comfortable with doing it with, like, my cats around and stuff like that. So I don't know. At one point, if I ever upgrade this, you know, my space where I'm doing stuff in, or sort out a bunch of stuff like behind me and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, at the moment, I just don't really have the space. I just need to do FDM printing at the moment. But that's fine, because I can print off terrain, and I can do, like, little hobby accessories and stuff like that. And some of the minis actually do work pretty well, which is good. Love your resin printer. Put in resin poisoning worth it. Sorry, I'll read that from someone with resin poisoning. Oh, what a nightmare, man. Oh, what an absolute nightmare, brother. I hope that's not long lasting. The resin is nasty. I love my resin printer. I put it in a grow tent that vents out the window. I haven't had any issues. Resin is nasty. I would have one too, but it's not quite worth dying for. Yeah, it's, you know, and I don't know, like, I just, again, I have two cats that are absolutely, like, the center of my world, along with my lovely fiance as well. But I would just worry for their health, you know, more than, like, my own probably at points as well. You know, I'd be like, I gotta look after the boys. I gotta look after the boys. You need dedicated ventilation. It's not too bad. I'm lucky my buddy has a dedicated space for it. I'm not being dramatic. It isn't that bad. Oh, you're being dramatic, sorry. Not worth hunting the cats over, surely. Yeah, man. There's a person in my Discord, name's Lucky Knife. He's been doing some really cool prints with his new resin printer and all that sort of stuff, and I'm like, okay, that is sick, but yeah, it's just, it's not something realistically I can get at the moment, but it's not the worst. It's fine. It is okay. Maybe should have done a little mid-colour between this squig and this higher colour of pink here, but we move, chat. We move. Is that the carcass? What is it? Carcass front? I think it is. I think the painting competition at the Element Games that's close by me tomorrow is maybe giving one away. I think as a competition prize. So we might win, chat. We might win. How they treat it, but if you wear PPE and keep it more or less separate from your normal life, it's fine in my personal experience. Yeah, just wear gloves and wear a mask and all that. I mean, this isn't anything new, but I wear like masks and gloves and all that sort of stuff when I'm like airbrushing, and I keep a window open. I even, wear gloves when I'm like doing not airbrushing, the spraying and all that sort of stuff, man. Like priming and everything. I'd rather be much safer with everything, It's just, the hobby ain't worth getting sick over, that's for sure. I'm coming to Iron Thistle later this year. I'm hoping to, man. I know they just upgraded their space, didn't they? It should be cool. The one tomorrow is obviously just a little like local spot that I'm going to enter, which I would love to get the opinion actually of the chat as well. We're gonna take another slight detour here as soon as I maybe paint this squig's eyes. I'm kind of not particularly happy with that as well. It's maybe a bit too blotchy, but we will sort it out. Right, I need a lock-in chat to do his wee eyes. They're actually not too bad. I love this wee guy. He's so fun, man. You've been slacking. Just can't get out to Glasgow tomorrow. I'm gutted to miss it. Thank you, man. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, like I'm glad that there's now painting competitions up in Scotland, to be fair, for guys like us, which is cool. So, chat, right. Yo! Chaluba! Chalubab? Chalu. I'll say Chalu. Very well, thank you. First time chatter over here on Twitch. I'm very well. How are you today? We're painting up just some orcs. I'm continuing on with my Armageddon orcs here. This was my big boss that I did the other day, and this is the boy that I've been working on, which has been fun. But chat, right, I need your opinion, okay? So, painting competition tomorrow. Last day before vacation. Let's go! You can get through it, man. You can get through it. We're nearly there. We're nearly there at the weekend. Okay. So I'm going to enter this painting competition tomorrow, chat, right? I have 2 potential entries. Can I get your opinion on which one you think? I think I know which one I want to enter, but I would like to get everybody's opinion, okay? Ugh. Buy some Warhammer on vacay, absolutely. Right, so chat. I could probably add a tuft actually to this as well. Right, so what I want to enter, the one that I want to enter into the competition tomorrow. Bear in mind it's nothing serious, it's just a little one at a shop that's just opening up. What I think I want to enter is my Blood Angels captain here, if we can get him in focus. So this was the captain that I painted up for my Blood Angels in his armor. Nothing, you know, there's some imperfections here and there. I could probably clean up a couple of the bits. But as it stands, this is how he's looking. Which, particularly happy with his face, if anything, if we can get it in focus. I'm very happy with this guy's face. And I think it kind of pulls everything together, right? So this was the one I think I want to enter into the competition. Because it's just, I'm quite proud of that model, right? The other potential one, and I would need to fix a little bit on it because one of the things snapped off of his base, but big Robert Gilliman here. Big Roberto Gilliman, which I painted at the start of this year. That's how he's looking. Some details on him I did skip. So stuff like the Mechanicus logo on the back and stuff like that. It's not the best. Some of the other bits as well. I didn't really go over like every area and like edge highlights and all that sort of stuff. I did a few select ones here and there, but there's bits that I've just completely ignored, right? Base as well was just kind of speed painted. I didn't really pay much attention to it. All that sort of stuff. I can also swap out his head though, because I magnetized it. Which, kablamo. We can have his bear pus on there as well if we want to. Not the, I could have done better on his eyes for sure, but I did enjoy doing this, which was cool. Judges probably won't notice. Yeah, exactly. Aye, absolutely, man. Honestly, votes for the Blood Angels captain. Girly Man is too busy. Aye, he is a busy busy boy, man. So much trim, and that's the thing as well. The trim isn't like perfect as well. There's 2 votes for Blood Angels captain. Let's even just put them together, because that's you know, this was the Blood Angels captain was 3rd vote for the Blood Angels captain as well. Let's go. Come on, get in focus, you. There we go. I just want to, I'll put them together. Ah! Come on. There we go. And then I'll bring the Blood Angels captain up. So there's the 2 of them obviously together. I think the contrast on like the Blood Angels is maybe a little bit better. He will notice. They're all great guys. Met in secondhand. Know them because it's, what is it? Hellglazer and Alex paints tiny things, isn't it? And I don't know. I can't remember who the 3rd one is as well. But man, Hellglazer does some. Brother is producing some magic. Like holy man. Absolutely ludicrous. Yeah, I think I do kind of prefer the vibe of the Blood Angels captain more than anything. Too much to paint for me, man. What a shame. I think it's just there's more of a vibe, I think, with the Blood Angels captain. Because Girly Man is good, but he's there's parts on that like I think because it's such an ambitious model. I definitely was, like, I could have spent more time on it, but at a point I was just like, I just need this off my table, man. Those 2 are going mad with what they're painting. Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. Because I know Alex's stuff, he's, like, you know, moved into, like, painting busts and all that sort of stuff, which, that's its own complete vibe in itself, which, props to them, man. Absolute killer painters. But, chat, I don't know if you guys are the same as well, but, like, I'm definitely just not of that like mindset right now anyway, where I could realistically spend, you know, 6 months on one mini. Like I just really don't know if I would have that in me, because that seems torturous, like absolutely torturous. Yes, so the actually, all the Blood Angels that I have been doing, the they have all had oil washes on them. So I do a 2-paint like airbrush with the Blood Angels here. I do like a dark brown that you can kind of see on the underneath there. Well, like a dark browny red, and then I do flare red from the top, which are like dark arts paints, so they're a little like less saturated, which is good. And then I wash them with a couple like an oil wash that I make with a mineral spirits, and then just a couple. I do it is a, oh, what is it again? It's like, what is the color that I use? Burnt umber. That's it. I do like a burnt umber and a black wash on it as well. Met him at a comp last year, sorry. I may have disagreed, but he was a lovely guy, and maybe I don't like to lose. You'd be like, hold on a minute, no, those edge highlights were amazing on that. Someone's on your desk for more than 2 weeks, I want it gone. Yeah, I'm kind of in that vibe as well, man, like, for sure, Ratman. I don't have that in me. I want to have the best painted army at my local store, not the best in the world. Yeah, I think that's a vibe as well that I just want to get into. That's just like, I want it to look great for me, but like it doesn't need to be absolutely perfected. Oh no, I've not actually done directly with oils. I would love to try at some point, because I'm really inspired by. It's Omega on Edge, his style with painting with like actual like just directly oils on his miniatures. Man, they look so good. They look so cool. I think I would just worry about like, see, like drying time and all that sort of stuff. Like that's just, it's such a different vibe, you know. They make doing NMM easy for reals with oils. Let's go, man. That's sick. Because that's also something I would like to definitely work on as well, is obviously like non-metallics and all that sort of stuff. We did it on the banner, which looks good. And by we, I mean me, obviously. He's so talented, man. He is so unbelievably talented. See, as well, like, I can't fathom, because Omega on Edge is like maybe one of the best like painters that I've seen online and stuff like that. He's so fucking good, man, and he seems like such a cool guy, right? But see all the pure mutants that are in his comments at points, man, giving it pure well, Space Whales don't actually have any black members in there, when he's done like the coolest fucking paint job ever with like a Space Marine with black skin on it, and they're pure, that isn't actually lore accurate. I'm like, oh my god, you need to just get in the bin, man. You need to get absolutely out of here. Like, it's so infuriating, man. I'm just like, go touch some grass. Like, holy shit, man. Like, nonsense stuff. Exactly. Chuds, man. Chuds everywhere. But luckily, like, everyone's pretty sound in this chat. I found, like, everyone's like, they roast me, but that's only just because I'm the Mr. Streamer. So, well, mindset. I've just been trying to paint a mini that is I really like. I'm happy with most things, but it's led me to painting for ages on each mini. Yeah, absolutely, man. It's definitely, it's just like, I'm just getting to a level now where I'm like, I'm really happy with it, so I'm gonna just leave it there. Like, you know, it's learning when to say I'm done, you know, sort of thing. Just makes them amazing on NMM or any other technique where you don't need to do a lot of blending. Didn't even think about that. I've been trying to figure out how to blend my undercoats for Necron blades. Ooh, that's a good idea, man. Good idea. Saw stuff at MPO. It was wild. If it's the guy I was thinking of, yeah, he did the size of the Emperor versus the Tyranids like diorama, which is just stunning, man. There's so many fucking losers in the comments, like you said, mutants. Yeah, man, no place for it. Like, folk who are going to complain about like fucking female custodians and all that sort of stuff. It's just like, get a life, man. Like, who cares? Genuinely, who gives a shit? And yeah, exactly. Roasting the streamer is tradition. We're streamers after all. We need to be roasted. I've been lucky, chat. I've been quite lucky that I've not had to deal with any. I did have somebody call me a tourist in a video the other day, to which I just went, okay, Mr. James Workshop. Which it's hilarious as well, considering like I took a break, mind, but I got into Warhammer when I was like fucking 12 years old or something. I have the 3rd edition like rulebook on my shelf over there. And somebody's like, yeah, okay, tourist. And I was like, what are you talking about, man? Like, seriously, what are you actually talking about? Oh yeah, it's the DMCA stuff is pretty wild, man. Like, I get it, you know, like if you're fully printing off a like, you know, full Warlord Titan or something like that, you know, or you are directly printing off like a Space Marine or something like that, they are going to come after you. But like, I don't know, some of the other DMCA stuff is bad. Aye, it's like, there's ways around it, and like, certainly, see, like, if you're just 3D printing off like an actual IP or something, like, I kind of get it, but like, it's more the fact of like, you know, I don't know, if anybody is printing off extra parts, like printing off like Mark 7 helmets or something like that, you know. Tourist, and you're a better painter than most. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Our little... I don't like what I did there with that red there. It's not great on our little squeak. I think he needs his teeth done. That'll help some definition on him as well. He's looking very pink. More than half my Marines army is printed. No one cares locally, but I'm an ocean away from Warhammer World, so almost 3D printed. They can go to hell. Generic zombies and skeletons can't be copyrighted. Aye, absolutely, man. Like, see stuff like that. That's bang out. Like, I don't agree with them trying to like copyright anything else and stuff. It's funny, we a dude in the Discord and dude is in the chat, Mateo, as we were saying, dubs to Mateo earlier for some of his really cool stuff. He was saying that how he's like, he's needed to like, because he's going to Warhammer World at the end of, well, next week actually, and he's needed to actually work on some of his official G-dub stuff because it would get funny about like him being there playing, which that's kind of a bit whatever. But yeah, I go to like a games club and stuff like that who they don't even care if your minis are painted, man, you know. Especially because it's like don't get me wrong, see, seeing like an entire army on the table painted, it's sick, man, and it's a really good feeling. And it's like, oh, there's my toys there. They all look super fun. But like anywhere that's like pure, oh, you're not allowed to play with unpainted models and stuff like that, man. Like, get the fuck. Like, I don't care. Who's actually got the time, you know, to actually be able to like sink that much time into it, man? You know what I mean? More people care about painted than printed. Yeah, absolutely. More army be painted than not, but my biggest thing is seeing progress between games. Yeah, absolutely, man. Because I stopped myself from like actually playing for like a year. Just because I was like, I need to paint these, I need to get them sorted, I need to get them up to standard where I can get on the table. And I kind of wish that I had just got them on the table quicker. Like, yeah, so it's super easy to get, like, obviously kill team stuff done as well, man, 100%. That must be really satisfying to obviously just be like, 10 done. Or even, like, some of them, they only need, like, what, like, pure 6 of them on the actual table. How does kill team play in comparison to 40k? Because I know that some of the rules are a little bit different, but I like the idea of it being a little bit more narrative. Like, see, like, how obviously, like, your models have got more wounds, and, like, obviously they do dedicated things and all that. Like, that seems fun. But yeah, I totally. I've got the Death Watch, a Death Watch team behind me, like that same, you know, kit. But I have been doing a custom, a custom Angels of Death Watch team. It's a similar amount of crunchy GW rules below. The core mechanics are different and it can get really complicated. Fair. Yeah, that's annoying. I wish it was a much more, I don't know, easy like accessible game, you know, to play. Overall, I like it more than 40k. Alternating activations is very nice. Yeah, I would definitely need to sink in a little bit more time to actually figure that one out as well. Oh, we need to do our little white dot on the goggles as well. Oh, this brush needs a wash, chat. It's definitely losing its thing. I also have the Celestian Sacrosants. I've also got the Night Lords team that came with them as well. The Murder Wing, I think they're called. And then also I have
Hello there.
Nemesis. The Nemesis Claw as well. Basically, I've got several Night Lords ones as well. Yeah, there's the hello there one as well. Thank you, Bold Sweetie. Which is all activations by default, all the way up from skirmish to giant games. Nice. Okay. So, did we do the teeth on the squeak? Sure we did. I think we might just be able to dry brush the metals, chat, and then I think this guy might be done. Well, I maybe want to do a couple of markings on him and stuff like that as well. I had to build my community. There's only like 5 of us playing regiments, but it's not nothing. That's cool, man. You built up a little squad of homies. That's sick. I have heard the Trench Crusade, yeah, as you were saying, Ratman, there, that that it is thingy, a lot easier to play for a skirmish game, and obviously, like, you can go in with like 10 models or something like that. That's cool. Oh, it's Steven Universe. What's happening? Yeah, big thanks to the Anonymous for the gift subbed. I hope your dog is okay, man. Tell him I said they are a good boy or a good girl. Either or. I hope everything is okay with your dog. Right, let's do some markings on our guy here. Like, don't get me wrong, see, with, like, obviously, like, doing 40k stuff and having to roll, like, 60 dice is exhilarating, man. It is fun, but it can be, obviously, a little bit like, ugh, I'm sick of this, man. I want your turn to be over. Right, let's do some wee... they're not really spikes, really, are they? But they're... Do some markings on our wee bad moon here, shall we? That's crazy, man. Like, that's so much more efficient. What warbands are you playing in Trench, man? And why is it the one with the artillery witch? Because that's the coolest model in history. That's the one that I would be doing. Like, for sure. Okay. I maybe need to make them, like, bigger? Like, thinner and bigger, maybe? I don't know. I think this is what I'm finding out about orcs as well, is it's quite easy to just be able to, like, do big dirty markings on them, because they're not keeping them clean. They're not keeping them, like, nice. Thomas, what's happening, man? How are you, dudes? Thanks for jumping in. Pretty knocked some heretic naval raiders with the artillery, which I used to play New Antioch. Red Brigade, hell yeah, man. Let's go with the sniper priests and all that sort of stuff. Wee dog is 16 next week's. Wee old man has a bit of a chest infection, so steroids and antibiotics will hopefully keep him up. Oh, what a good boy, man. Oh, stunning. I hope he's doing absolutely great, man. I hope he is doing fantastic. He gets over it soon and he's back eating sausages or whatever he's into. As a staunch cat dad, man, I love my animals. I absolutely would do anything for them. Those wee guys, man. There we go. Wee thing on there, and I should probably do a thing. He's spot on otherwise. Thank you. He's a tough wee man. Let's go, man. Hell yeah. One's in the chat for Steven Universe's OG pupper, man. Hell yeah. Let's just a couple of... Oh, that's added. That's cool there. That's just added a wee bit of extra vibe to that one there. And then, yeah, I could probably just dry brush after that. I can just do all the metals and stuff just to... Ah, shit. Right. Didn't work out exactly how I wanted, but... There we go. That'll do. We're fine. We're fine! He's an orc. He's not meant to be clean. Right, so... Yeah, inadvertently, you say anything is a wee. So I'm like, I need to get a wee pot of silver. I need to get a wee dry brush. I need to get a wee bit of kitchen roll to rub off the metals here. And that's it. I'm gonna... I've now just affected your chat, man. Right, so... Because I did plan on finishing at 3. But... Yeah, man. Scottish English, way funner. Way funner. So much more silly words in it. Right, okay. So we're going in with our teeny, toty, tiny, wee dry brush here. There you go. There's another one, man. God, I'm boiling as well. Oh my goodness. And let's just... How are you looking? Oh, that's the one, chat. That's the one. We're just doing all the bits here. Doing all the wee bits. Because what actually is good about this is the fact that I've obviously got that like undercoat on there. Is that acts kind of as like rust, but then also the black kind of works in with it as well to keep it still looking very metally. A little cheat code. A little cheat code just not to pay attention to anything. And it means I don't need to do too much with the metallics. Although I'm worried about this brush because it does kind of throw off like little metal flecks everywhere. Wii is fantastic, especially since it's hardly ever used for something actually small. Yeah, 100%, man. From the Midwest, so don't talk. So we do talk funny, but we don't get any fun words. That's it. You've got your own little local chat, and then that's that. Was there a? Hold on, 2 seconds. Did we get another one? That was Arcane and Kobe. No, that was it there as well. Small equals tiny, teeny, wee, teensy, teensy, teeny, weeny, toty. Trent, what's happening, man? How are you today? Thanks for jumping in. I moved here from Yorkshire and still don't know the difference between a minute and a wee minute. I'll be there in a wee minute. Oh, brother, absolutely. I ken what yous are all about, eh? See, I'm originally Dundee though, man, so I've got some absolute insane, like, old lore from there as well, dude. Like, all over the place. Okay, so let's just get the last of that done there, because I can just, again, leave a bunch of it, chat. That's what it's all about. A minute is 60 seconds, a wee minute is anything up to several hours. Yeah, man. You got it. Absolutely. It's like, listen, I'll be there in a wee minute. 3 hours later. I'll just be done in a wee minute. What I do love is always hearing, like, folk from, obviously, like, outside of Scotland say particularly Scottish things, but, like, in their accent. Not in a, you know, a bad Scottish accent, but in just their one. Like, the funniest one, chat. I used to know this guy when I was in, like, my mid-20s. Lovely dude, right? Lovely dude. He was from California, but he'd lived in Scotland for, you know, most of his life, but he still had a really thick, like, American accent. So he'd always be, like, heading out on a night out or something like that, and he'd be like, "All right, guys, we going out tonight. We're gonna get absolutely steaming." We're like, "Calm, that's amazing, man. Holy." Oh, I was out on the Randan last night. I was absolutely blootered. Need to think of some other stuff as well. Oh, I was blootered and I'm absolutely hanging now, dude. Like, bro, you do not speak like that. Loved him, man. He was so good. It was so funny. Alright, let's just see. That's like look how manky that looks, man. I mean, look how absolutely manky it looks. We just have lots of rule of people that mispronounce words. Wash to wash. You gonna go wash that? See, I'm now just starting to sound like Limmy. Like, any Americans or anyone who's not, you know, from the UK know about the Scottish comedian Limmy at all in the chat? Because I absolutely, like, I vocal stim on his, like, American accent constantly. Obviously, he's Scottish, but he's like, "The United States of America." Yo, Jet, what's happening? Came in originally from Dundee. The wife and I are going to Broughty Ferry for the weekend next month. It's our first wedding anniversary. Let's go, man. Broughty Ferry, big up in the chat. Ferry's amazing, man. Ferry's stunning. You need to go to Visoki's, man. Get yourself some ice cream at Visoki's. That's still there, right? That's still there. Boiled Sweetie, if she's in the chat, she'll be able to confirm that. No, I'm the second most popular Scottish streamer. Official title there. Work with two Americans in Edinburgh, do the same thing. Aye, absolutely, man. Oh, yes, Ratman. Also knows of Brian, Big Brian Limond. Right. That's that. I think I'll just do a couple of extra wee... I was going to say again, wee bits here. Don't worry, I will surpass him. Absolutely, one day. Like, what's he on? He's on, like, near enough 500,000 followers. I'm on 173. Just 173 at the moment. We're neck and neck, pretty much. We're so close. To which, if anybody... Chat, that's the new goal, right? If you want me to be the #1 Scottish streamer, you're going to need to hit follow so that I can catch up to Limmy's 500,000 that he's about to get, okay? Deal? Deal. Smash that follow and I will be the #1 Scottish streamer. Yeah, Broughty Ferry now in the ferry. Yes, man. There's a consistent theme there. Stilva's Okies in Broughty Ferry do have a Casa del Gelato on the Perth Road in Dundee as well. So if you're ever in Dundee as well there, Jet, you can go in there. Over in Dunfermline, let's go, man. Played a few gigs in Dunfermline, actually, back in the day when I was playing in a band. At the... Oh, God, what was it called? I can't remember for the life of me what that venue was called. Oh, it wasn't... It was one of the wee ones. Loft? Nah, don't know, man. Don't know. Can't remember. Right, okay, that's his... all his bits done there. So I could just keep going over it, but I think I'll be alright. Oh, those flights over from the States to Scotland must be absolutely savage, man. Like, absolutely brutal. Yeah, people always say Scotland's, like, obviously beautiful when you come here as well, but that's obviously when you're out in the Highlands and all that sort of stuff in the scenery, which is stunning. But, like, big cities have got, like, a lot in common with, like, kind of cities around the world and all that sort of stuff. Well, I painted... God knows I've not been here long and I'm old. I don't go out much. How will I get painted minis? Yeah, exactly. Can't be going to gigs when there's minis to paint. Although I was at a gig last night, which was great. It was a very good gig last night, actually, chat. Cool. There's our guy. Which he's looking all right. Did I? Yeah, I did that in the right water bottle. I saw Idlewild last night, man. They were playing at the bandstand in Glasgow. Classic Scottish rock bands. Emery, what's happening, dude? Yo, what is happening, brother? Oh, if he was in focus, that would help. There he is. Just a wee bit of nasty dry brushing on him, just to pull some of that in there. Yeah, man, absolutely. I've been listening to Idlewild since I was like a teenager, so it was loads of fun to see them last night, man. It was the singer's 50th birthday last night as well, which I was like, oh, jeez, oh. Which, to be fair, I am in my mid-30s, so I'm not quite there yet, but we're nearly there. Chat, hilariously as well, I actually, so I used to do content for a guitar company. So there's videos of me out there playing guitar, and there's videos of me doing music stuff, like here and there. I ended up seeing one of my old videos pop up the other day, and somebody called me Gen Z in it. Which I was like, brother, I am a millennial, like, through and through, but I am not, I'm older than that. Like, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it, if somebody's calling me Gen Z, man, I guess I give off the impression of youth. We just need to clean this up a bit. There we go. How old would you think I was, Ratman? I get this quite a lot, though. People always do think I'm a little bit younger than I actually am. Bro, I'm like 34 as well. I'm a certified chopped unk over here. I'm painting models on the internet. 100% unk. Yeah, cool. Kind of happy with that. I think we're at a good spot with him. Late 20s. I'm like 26. I can't guess age well. Oh, nice, Jack. Going to Murrayfield in the fortnight to see John Bon Jovi. See, that's it. It's the essence of youth that we've got, Emery. That's what it's all about, man. We're so youthful in spirit. Aye, because we didn't drink, man. That was exactly what it was. We were too busy just smoking and being lazy. But we still got that essence of youth, man. Unlike the very red face that I've got today because of how warm it is. But Chat, I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna, because as I said, I'm doing a slightly shorter stream today because I need to go do some of my editing work for Mikey. But this is where we got to. This is where we got to with our boy today. We just need to do the base. That's it. I just need to do a little bit with the grot as well. Oh, hold him properly there. Just need to do our stuff with that. Looking pretty consistent, looking pretty good. Again, nice and quick, nice and just choppy orcs, all that good stuff as well. So, yeah, chat, thank you very much. It's been a great stream today. Thank you. It's been a very, very fun one, chat. So, thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you so much for all the new subs and the new follows and all the other new stuff today as well. I really, really appreciate it. And all the new people who have come and had a nice wee conversations, man. So this is great. I'm glad I was able to provide a good workday distraction for you there, man. Yeah, hopefully be able to catch that soon. Stephen, enjoy your trip as well, man. Jet, enjoy your trip. Oh no, Stephen, sorry. Hope your dog's okay. That's what I meant. Jet, enjoy your trip is what I meant to say. Ratman, thanks again for there as well. Obviously, I'm going to be back next week as usual. I'm going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday as I am next week as usual. Chat. You may have been caught in an ad there. I hope you weren't. But I'll be back on my regular streaming schedule as of next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. But you can check all that on my Instagram if you want to. Stacked Overdrive Painting, you can see what I'm up to. You can see all my stream schedule. You can see all my work in progresses, all that sort of stuff. Again, thank you very much for everybody for joining in today. Why don't we maybe do let's do a raid, shall we? If anybody's hanging out for a little bit, let's go raid somebody. Just let's spread the love a wee bit. Aspen is streaming today. We could go and raid her. Walu Miniatures as well. We got Solid Painting, Kill Team Match Live. Oh cool. Oh cool. Epic Duck Studios as well. Let's see. Let us see who we can raid. Same category. Nice one, Steven. Cheers, man. Cheers. Epic Duck Studios are streaming right now. Let's do them. So we're gonna go raid over on Epic Duck Studios. Be sure to give them a follow. Be sure to obviously say hi, all that good stuff as well. We'll go and say
Avian, good morning.
What they are up to. But again, chat, I really appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me today and just hanging out and all the new subs and all the new streams and all that good stuff as well. But yeah, until next time, I will see you very soon. We're going to go raid Epic Duck now. But thanks again. Have a great weekend. Do some good mini painting. And I'll catch up with you guys soon. Bye-bye.
The day. And the Nids who are just looking for the deli. Yes. The only good guys in 40k are the Orks. They must just want a good fight.